All right, 21 weeks post-op, crazy. It's been a crazy ride. It's just, I'm excited to be here. All right, 21 days post-op, where am I now? So right now, the clothing size that I am wearing is a medium, and it's, I can fit into a small in some things, but mostly it's a medium. Here, I'll show you. The shirt I'm wearing right now is a medium. So, see? And it's actually kind of big, I guess. It's definitely long, but I love it. So I'm gonna wear it as long as possible. But this is exciting. Look, there's actually space in my arms. It's not tight. See that? Awesome. Also, my jeans, you guys will be excited for me. I could barely get this little notch in this first hole when I first bought these jeans a couple weeks ago. And today I'm in the second notch. And these pants are a size 10 and they are getting a little large. So I'm almost to the next size, but I want to wait a little bit. I'm thinking maybe I can skip a size 8 and go directly to a size 6. Maybe. Depends on, I guess, how big my pants look on me. But I think it might be possible, which would be exciting. So I weighed in today at 170.4, which I believe was the same exact as I was last week. And that doesn't bother me because I've been doing a lot more exercise. I'm building muscle, trying to get rid of this thing here. This is bothering me a lot. So I'm trying to get rid of this. Doing a lot of planking and push-ups and upper body work. So that's been exciting. And I do it all at home. I'm in Oregon and our state just closed again for the next 14 days. So gyms, restaurants, you can only eat takeout. And so it's kind of nice that I have those home workouts. And if you're interested in those, I'll put a link in the description of this video. So I started out at my heavy weight at 242 pounds. My surgery weight, I was 236, and today I am 170.4. So that is a total loss of what? Almost 172 pounds. It'll be 172 pounds and 0.4 pounds. So that's, yay, that's a win, right? In under 5 months, holy cow. My body's still catching up with it, right? I'm still losing hair. I still have periods that last a really long time. So I'll get a period and it'll last 2 weeks. And then I'll be off of it for a couple days and I'll be on it for a week. And so that's an indication that my body chemistry is still really changing. I think this was the first weigh-in I've had where I was the same as last week. But what's interesting is a couple days ago, I weighed myself and I was like 169.5 or something. So almost a whole pound less. So I'm just gonna chalk it up to a little bit of water retention and drink more water. This is 32 ounces. I did not fill it up this morning. I filled it up last night. And I count my overnight water as my total water for the next day. So when I go, from the time I go to bed to the time I go to bed, I count that as one day. And so this is what I drank overnight. And so I counted that, and I haven't drank more than that today. So it's about 16 ounces. And then I had my Shakeology, which was about up to here. And so that's what, let's see. It's about 13 ounces of water. Actually, it ends up being more like 8 ounces of water because then I put in PB2 and then the Shakeology. So it's about 8 ounces of water. And so I'm still drinking on that. So just, trying to get my water in. I do a lot of it at night. So I'll watch a show or a movie or go on Instagram and get lost in the reels and just drink my water during that time and in the early morning. So the early morning, I spend the first part of my day trying to drink my water and trying to get my vitamins in. And then I have my first meal around noon. And so there's another video that you should watch, and I'll link it, of what I eat in a day. So I had a viewer ask if I could make more of those, so I did. So doing that, staying active, being in different groups that are supportive of my weight loss journey and people who know what I'm going through. It has been very helpful, but the people around me are very supportive. My daughter, if I tend to say that I'm full while I'm eating, or she thinks I put too much on my plate, she'll monitor me. She's 14. So I'll say I'm full and I'll go to have another bite. She'll say, stop having food, stop eating if you're full. Because as we know, once you're full, you stop eating and then you get more full, as your body figures out that you're actually full. So stopping when you feel full is very smart, because generally if you feel full, you're over full. So I'm still very much weighing my food. I weigh my food. I still eat in small containers. I don't eat with small spoons anymore. I do eat with regular, like the small, when you get a set of silverware and you get the bigger eating spoons, like soup spoons, and then the smaller ones. I use the smaller ones, but I always have. I also use the smaller forks. And then when we go out, I share with my husband every time. My daughter's been really helpful in letting me share with her too. And I'll just pick on their plates. And then if I'm hungry when I get back home, I'll eat. But generally, I'll get full. I would say I'm hungry, depending on how full I got during my meal. I'm hungry anywhere between a half hour to 2 hours later. But I try to drink water to fill in the gaps in between those times. I'm really getting into running. So I never thought I would be a runner, but I would technically consider myself a runner now. I've really gotten into it. I really like running in the rain. It's kind of refreshing. And for the first time ever, was it yesterday? Monday, 2 days ago, I ran for 2 miles straight. First time ever in my entire life that I ran that far in one time. So without stopping, 2 miles. It's crazy, blew my mind. And I might have been able to go further, but I didn't try. So I think next time I'm gonna try. My goal is to be able to run a 5K. So I'm getting there. 5K is 3.1 miles. So I'm 2/3 of the way there. So yeah, just trying to fuel myself, being more conscientious of what I put into my body and fueling myself with better ingredients, snacks and meals that have better, just better things in them, more nutrient dense foods. That's why I like my Shakeology, because it has a bunch of superfoods in it and it's really great. And I was able to get rid of a multivitamin because I do Shakeology, so that's nice. And then sometimes I'll still add my protein to my water, but I will definitely add my Miralax to my water. So I do Miralax still every single day. As far as plateaus go, I haven't had a plateau yet. I know a lot of people have them early or later on, so I'm assuming I'm going to have it later. I know that they say, they being the experts, that when you have surgery, that your big weight loss period is for the first, and I want to say they say 6 to 9 months. And so I'm almost at 5 months and I have about 42 pounds to go. And so I'm hoping to get most of that gone between now and my 9-month. So we'll see, hoping. So I was gonna show you my scars because I know a lot of people, before they have surgery, they kind of panic a little bit about what their scars will look like, whether or not they can wear a swimsuit. In my personal opinion, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the scars look better than diabetes. The scars look better than heart disease. The scars look better than not being able to get on the floor and play Legos with your child. So if the scars are your biggest concern, figure it out, okay? Which would you rather have, okay? You're overweight. I was overweight. I still am overweight, technically, but I was morbidly obese, and the scars were the last of my concern. Mostly, I think, because I already have a ton of stretch marks for my son on my stomach. However, if your biggest concern is scars and you are morbidly obese, your priorities are wrong, okay? So figure that out and then decide whether or not this is right for you. Because if that is your excuse that this is not right for you, you are not ready for this surgery. So here are my scars. And this is 21 weeks post-op. All right, so I have one there, okay? One here, this little guy. But you see my stretch marks are worse. There's one scar there. You can barely see it. Little itty bitty guy. And I think I have one somewhere over here. I don't know. My jeans are probably covering him. But anyways, still have a lot of this to get rid of, right? But that's what clothes are for. They hide it. So see my stomach, in between my legs, the back of my butt. We already talked about this part. Okay, those are my trouble spots. That's what I'm working on. So even though I've lost just about 72 pounds, I still have trouble spots, okay? And I will have trouble spots. Will I qualify to have skin removal? Probably not with insurance. It may be something that I look into later, but I won't be able to decide that until I am in maintenance for at least a year. So that's my goal. So my goal is to get to my ideal weight and then be in maintenance for an entire year before I figure out whether or not I want to have skin removal. And the reason for that is your skin takes a while to kind of bounce back. The collagen in your skin, it's like a rubber band, and it just takes a minute to go back. And with this rapid weight loss, your skin is not keeping up with the weight loss. So at first, you're gonna have a lot more loose skin than later on. So I'm gonna give my body time to acclimate to its new life, its new, its new lease on life, with me actually loving my body rather than feeding it with junk and garbage and not exercising, all those things. So, like I said, if the scars are your biggest concern, you're not ready for this surgery, you got to figure something else out, and maybe you could just go exercise, eat right, eat better, so you don't have the scars. But scars are little. They are starting to go away. I have 5 scars and I couldn't find 2 of them. So, my stretch marks are bigger than my scars, and it is what it is. Maybe eventually I'll wear a bikini. I don't know. I think I might. I had 2 kids, right? And so I earned those stripes. And I'm 39, so I really don't care what the young teens think about when I'm out on the beach with them. I'm not wearing a bikini to attract boys. I have a husband of 19 years, and we love each other, and he sees the tiger stripes all the time. So why not wear a bikini? right? As long as I'm comfortable in it, which I've never been comfortable in one. So definitely gonna start with a high-waisted bikini. But anyways, all right, week 22 coming at you next week. And I have 2 other new videos that are out, a frequently asked questions video and a day in the life, what I eat video. So if you enjoy these videos and you find them helpful, it would mean the world to me if you would hit that subscribe button, because my goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Right now I'm about 320 subscribers and I have about 6 weeks to the end of the year. So that's a very lofty goal. But if all of you who watch these videos subscribe, I'll be there. So only about 1/5 of the people who watch the videos subscribe. So like I said, it would mean the world to me. It would also help me with video production, because once I'm monetized, I can actually put money into my production and make these videos better, make the sound quality better, because my dogs walk through the scenes all the time, all those kinds of things. Sound, lighting, video editing, all of the things. So subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you.